Right, so I'm going to keep the drawing invisible. You will just look at the naked chart. We don't need drawing, maybe. Yeah, we don't need. One inch. This is 3-day scale, by the way. Okay, I think now it's little easier because now I don't have to say if any coin is going down or not. No coin is going down. Again, my narration won't be different in terms of like which coin is better and all. Weekly basis it will change. And yeah, we had, if you want to reshuffle every week, you may reshuffle if you want, and so on, right? I think we have this feature, and also top 10 features, top 10 coin from Opportunity Plus. So you can take all this input and say, okay, now if it makes sense. Right, so 1 inch looking really good. It has to break above this downtrend lines, so it requires more height, but it's making progress. Aave is in good position. If you look at it, this is near breakout level. So once this breaks above, it will hit this level. I think, yeah, there's a resistance, but these are interim resistance. But right now it is sitting on the resistance level. ADA is now charging up. Very silent coin so far, but now you see it's making progress and getting momentum. So you'll see ADA making. I think I'm expecting ADA to make a bigger move now on. So it's showing that sign. Algo is still near lower level. There is no major move from Algo so far. Atom is little better, and it is in middle of this congestion. Right, it has to come over here, but making progress. Band is recently, last 2-3 days it has done well. Earlier it was silent. BNB has been not doing much. Still, it's not much. Today is better, but making small move. Size of the candle will tell you that it is kind of silent, kind like as if like watching everything. And but one of the best coins in this tough time, even better than Bitcoin in terms of volatility, much better than Bitcoin. There are no crazy movement from BNB. BTC we saw. BZRX is had made a new low, and now it's recovering pretty well, right? Now again it's near this congestion, so middle of this congestion, so it has to break above, come to this level. Nice move from CELR, right? Excellent. Last 3 days were really good. Now it's picking up pace here. Doge, awesome. Look at this woke up. Last week I said, right, this was moving like this direction. It has to break above this trend, and it has now. Look at this move. So today you can say it woke up, and don't be surprised if it makes a big move. DOT has been consistent. It made a low. It really performed bad, considering that it's a good coin, one of the top coins, and it behaves as if it was like a shit coin in terms of performance. I was expecting DOT to be here throughout, but it made new lows. This is like totally unexpected. But anyways, now look at this. It's really gaining some momentum here, right? So you will expect it to hit this 25-26 kind of a level, and then pause there for and take time, and then move up later on. EGLD is near breakout. This is EGLD is in good mood. You will see this is like really leading, one of the good ones at this moment, and soon we'll see in 190 level. ETH is in command. it has already broken above this resistance. It's really in good mood, right? We'll see this already past 3k, right? So in a couple of weeks we should see here near 4k odd. We'll see. So far so good. Maybe it can cover in a week, or depends. Timing is something very tricky. While was silent, not doing so good, but look at now, it got it charged up now, right? It broke about this descending trend which we talked about last week. FTM much better in last 3 days. GRT hasn't shown any major move so far. It is like right in the middle of this congestion, so we'll wait to see. HNT has been good, but now expecting a big move, right? So one of the most stable coins, little volatile, but point is retention of value point of view, this is pretty good, but now it's time for it to make a move. ICP, look at this chart, right? 23%. Those who referred my last week's video or session, I mentioned that don't worry about ICP because it can cover the ground in a day or two, and this is the proof. Yesterday it was it moved, like it made an amazing move, and look at this one. So this is a crazy coin, right? Don't judge it for last few days of performance. People were like again skeptical when it was dropping. Of course, here there's the risk management is required, and as I mentioned, even personally I made 4 entries during this downturn, which is fine. I mean, you are a trader, you enter thinking it will go up, but situation changes, you have to get out. And that's another thing I didn't understand why. Again, it's not my business to criticize, but those who actually got macro, I'm a little surprised that they didn't do risk management. The resistance was valid and still valid. However, I don't know why they were not able to take risk management. So that was surprising. As if it was like as if all the risk that I raised during the calls and everything was like not for those coins. Nobody said that. When I was shocked or surprised, at least not shocked but surprised, that they didn't do anything. And I mentioned so many times on my call that ICP, for an example, I was in and out for 4 times, and I was able to increase my position by doing that. Each time it used to make new low, I would sell and then get back in, and so on. So, but I was really surprised that those who bought macro feature didn't do anything. Risk management point of view, just kept it. So that was a little surprising and disappointing as well, in a way. If I was in consulting, then I would have done something, but I was just thinking that why they ignored everything. Anyways, that is past has passed. Not to talk about that, but it's a maybe point to be noted that resistance is one thing, but it doesn't mean that you don't take risk management or actual risk. You don't manage your risk. They are two different things. So ICP is recovering pretty fast, and soon we'll see it touching 75, and that's the next resistance. IATA is coming out of this. It's middle of the resistance at this moment. KVA, not bad, very volatile coin, but progress wise it's making good progress compared to many other coins because it's near all-time high, right? KuCoin, steady progress. A few days ago it really did well, but nevertheless, nice maintaining nice uptrend within this recovery phase, and really looking good to me. KSM, um, not bad. Again, there are 2 point of rejection, so still it's there, but this is look not today's. Last 3 days are good, so this is also. Link has been consistently well. Again, Link was not doing well at all. I would give the same comment as I did for dot, but I think for last 2 weeks or so, it is back on track in terms of momentum and performance. Yeah, moving really well. LTC is still stuck. There is no major move. It is out of this downtrend at least. This was one of the weakest coin during the. This is also, I would say, the same. Didn't do well in terms of performance. It went down a lot, and still we are waiting for a big movement. For last 2 days it's better, but now we need more. MANA did really well here, but then went down, and now this is a nice platform. This is at a breakout level. From there you will see a big move towards $1. Matic was silent. It was moving across this line like diagonal. So it had a good move here, and then a diagonal move. I foresee a nice good candle, not in next 2 days, not necessarily, but possibly. But next week I think we'll see much better candle in my opinion. But again, we'll see. But this is coming out, this diagonal, and it got a momentum now. So this all like Doge, this was silent, and now it woke up. MKR is much better, like last 3 days. As you see, it's out of this congestion, now heading for this 4K 4400 level. NKN is also making steady progress, right? Nice recovery after a major drop, so it's also good. OGN, nothing great about OGN at this moment. I mean, okay, it's middle of the congestion, there's no big movement at this moment. RLC is doing well. I think we had this trajectory, you see, it's following nice this loop. This was a point of rejection, but now it will break above, right? It will break above and go for the next level. SKL is approaching this orange line, so making steady progress. And so it has to break above that downtrend line, and once this is broken above, we can expect it to accelerate. SOL is really doing well, consistently well in last couple of weeks, right? So no huge movement though, but that's all right. Like from 22 to 37, it's a good progress. SRM is also picking up pace, as you can see, consistently well, very similar to Link actually. If you look at this progress, let me click on the link, very similar, you see. Sushi is much better in last 3 days compared to previous days. It is going through this cluster of resistance. It was moving sideways we it might make a big move from here. So the Matic was moving diagonal on the upside, this was moving diagonal on the downside. That's the difference. Both the consolidation can be diagonal on the upside downside. Nothing right or wrong. I mean, upside is better. What Matic was doing, for an example here, see, where the tally is on the downside. Theta last 3 days making again back after a few days of consolidation. Now it's back. Uni is really accelerating. It's pumping now. It is near the resistance. So this is a breakout level and an interim resistance, right? If I turn on the drawings, 30.4 was the is the interim resistance. So it's approaching that. So you will expect it to react there and then move on. VET is really now charged up. It's making good progress now. It is out of the downtrend, very similar to Matic, but more like got better momentum at this moment. VRA has been really has been really good. Last 3 days, really, it's moving up quickly. Yeah, this is charged. This is charged up. Waves are very similar to Matic. If you look at this and Matic, they are identical in terms of last 2 weeks of price movement. So this is middle of the major resistance at this moment. Same WRX moving sideways for a while. In a way, it's going up. I'm talking about last few days, but it might create a big candle. See here somewhere next week maybe. Look at the Zen. Zen is good for last 3 days, right? So it's getting some momentum here, looking good. Now Zilliqa has gone up. Not bad. Okay, so I think that's it. I think we have gone through all the coins now. We have this recording. I'll upload it in a while. Thank you, everyone. So far, so good. Everything looks good to me.